On Tinubu's case, your press conference lacked purpose, delivered nothing except pitiful regurgitation of lies, APC tells Atiku. Can you imagine? So now they have turned into a party case now. So they're saying that Atiku press conference that he had yesterday amounts to nothing, that he lacked purpose, delivered nothing except pitiful regurgitation of lies. Can you imagine? This is serious. So all these things we are getting from the CSU, from the US court, and all the documents that came out, they are nothing. These people are very, very desperate, I tell you. APC is very, very desperate. Quite unfortunate. Now, the All Progressive Congress APC has reacted to the hosting of an international press conference by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in the 2023 general elections, Atiku Abubakar, over President Bola Tinubu's academic records. Recorded Atiku on Thursday, October 5, 2023, hosted an international press conference at the Shehu Musa Yar'Adua Center in Abuja to address the issue of Tinubu academic record released by the Chicago State University CSU. APC, in a statement through its National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka Esquire, has said the conference lacked purpose, describing it as a regurgitation of lies. Can you imagine? So the ruling party said Nigerians validly elected President Tinubu to revamp the economy, restore security, create jobs, provide transformative infrastructure, improve electricity supply, and enhance the living conditions of the masses. Oh boy. So it reads, the All Progressive Congress APC is unfazed by the press conference addressed by former Vice President and candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, earlier today, which is October 5. The press conference lacked purpose and delivered nothing except the pitiful regurgitation of lies, mindless distortion, and deliberate falsehood on his infantile obsession with the academic record of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. For several weeks now, Nigerians and the world have watched with incredulity Alhaji Abubakar's display of utter desperation in his failed bid to become the President of Nigeria. Earlier today, he put his desperation in overdrive, during his press conference, where he addressed some of the issues in his appeal at the Supreme Court and bandying unproven charges against the President of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a calculated attempt to shamelessly, whip up public sentiment and inordinately pressure the Supreme Court. We believe Atiku should have known better than to demonstrate gross contempt of the highest court by making public comments on a matter that he has submitted to the court for adjudication. So the major takeaway from his Yar'Adua Center show, especially at question time, was that Atiku harbors deep animosity toward Tinubu, which he believes was responsible for his electoral woes in 2007, 2015, 2019, and this year. So in desperation, unbecoming of a statesman which once occupied the second highest office in the land, the PDP candidate in the last election has thrown every decency, decorum, dignity, and national respectability out of the window on his purposeless judicial voyage of discovery to the United States in search of a magic wand for taking power against the will of the Nigerian electorate, loudly expressed in February 25 presidential election. So Alhaji Atiku Abubakar holds the unenviable title of Nigeria's most prolific election loser and longest running presidential candidate in history, and we see his recent U.S. fishing expedition as the last kick of a roundly rejected presidential aspirant. So all these ones they are writing now, what is all this story about now? So they are now trying to put it that Atiku does not know what he's doing, Abi. Yeah? So with what all these riot narratives, does it mean that Atiku did not find anything when he went for that expedition in US, if they want to call it expedition? The guy has done a job that no other Nigerian would have been able to do, and he got the information correct. So whatever APC is doing, they are just carefully writing all of this to secure, to change the narratives from what it is. That is it. So all this one they are writing won't save Tinubu, I tell you. So Nigeria's validly elected President Tinubu to revamp our economy, restore security, create jobs, provide transformation infrastructure, improve electricity supply, and enhance the living conditions of the masses, which is a lie. Which is a lie. For the first 3 months that he has been in power now, Nigerians have suffered ever worse than before. President Tinubu has undertaken to save Nigeria, and he will not be distracted by a man who has consistently failed to achieve his self-serving and brutal quest to become Nigeria's president. Okay, so APC is just writing all of this to lash on Atiku to prove to the world that Tinubu is elected. Tinubu was not elected by anybody. He stole that mandate on the platform of violence using thugs and agberus. That is it. And bribery by buying INEC. That is it. So I say, God, when will tribalism end in Nigeria? Only God knows. Did Tinubu forge certificate or not? He did. APC are so shameless, exactly. APC, please borrow shame if need be and stop exposing yourselves to ridicule. That is it. They just pay somebody to write prolifically for them. So I say, where is Bola Tinubu and Miloko Olule? Be the members of NYC. Where and which year is Nigeria need? Please, Nigeria need this NYC certificate to show to the worldwide. NYC certificate, who signed it, which year, and name on it, which local, state, and local Bola Tinubu served in Nigeria, which secondary school he passed out, primary he passed out, what is the real name, from which state, parents' surname, and its details need Nigeria. Nigeria need you put a criminal to be president. INEC official did register for Bola. Okay, did register for Bola and arrest how much you collect. Wow. Now English this one. They write so, but already it a verse. It a verse. Fact. Any reasonable person will reason with it. With what? This is rubbish. And also, Lodo, somebody, a competent court on jurisdiction in the land has ruled that NYC is not required for public service. So you may go into archive for the case of former Minister of Communication under Buhari. How will gullible beggars know when all that is in their empty skull is the falsehood forced into can also write it. So if NYC is not needed for public service, why did they start Kemi Adeosun? That's why they sack Kemi Adeosun, former Minister of Finance, under Buhari. You don't know what you are saying. So somebody don't write for him. Say, Egba mi o, wait till you write like this. Abi, you make mistake. Not be smart, you know. He don't know what he write. Is it because the wind has blown and the foul dent has been exposed? Mr. Atiku is dancing in the rain, nothing. APC lied. Atiku's press conference made a whole lot of sense. Let me warn Mr. Luke, can you imagine? APC, your time is up. Nigerians say no to your fraudulent rule. And so as I said, that's saying Atiku is a failure. Atiku is not a failure. He has done the needful. That is it. So APC just trying to blast Atiku. Atiku has actually done what he's supposed to do. So thank you for listening and I'll have your comment.